during this time, a lot of us are feeling our own suffering, and we're witnessing the suffering of others. And a lot of you are going to be seeing different kinds of compassion, different understanding of how to approach the pandemic, politicized responses to the pandemic. And you might see people who respond in ways that you feel are not compassionate, or even put others at risk in one way or another. And when you see this, it's going to be hard. And there's a rise in anger and polarization and aggression in the rhetoric that shows up. And that can be triggering, and that can be difficult. And that can lead to a sense of greater threat and greater emotional distress for you. So how do we respond with compassion when we see things that maybe make us angry or make us afraid or make us sad, or we see other fellow human beings maybe not seeming to be compassionate, maybe not seeming to be like they're coming from a caring and sharing place? Well, let's think about what the word compassion means. It means a sensitivity to the presence of suffering and a commitment to do something about it. And let's also think about how easy it is to have compassion for the people we love, or the people we like, or we agree with, and how hard it is to have compassion for people we feel anger with, people we feel, are somehow way different from us in their morals or their ethics or their orientation, and how our compassion is sometimes most needed in those areas, the hardest places to learn compassion. So one of the things we want to do is recognize a flow of compassion in for yourself, breathing in and consciously breathing in loving kindness and compassion for you as a being who is faced with challenges and suffering and your own anger and your own pain, and wishing for an alleviation of your own suffering and for you to be able to be with and contain that pain with as much kindness and strength and courage as you need, to draw that in and activate the neurophysiological networks and the response repertoires that allow you to respond with compassion to such challenges. And then to send compassion out even to those places where you find it hard. So for all of those people who I think are doing the wrong thing during the pandemic, to all those people who hold a political view that might be frightening or scary to me, I would wish for their suffering to cease, and for whatever suffering they might be causing to cease. I would have a strong, maybe even a protector type compassion for my fellow human being, not just a nurturing compassion, with a really wish to do whatever I could to help stop the suffering that people are perpetuating, even if it's through the views that they're locked into from their own sense of threat or drive or hunger or separateness. That's how I take a look at this and actively practice compassion for all beings. And you are a being. Why not put your oxygen mask on first and begin by breathing in that compassion, and then see what it's like to send it out in ways that are authentic to you.